Are you struggling to market your coaching business and actually get clients consistently? Well, in this video, you'll discover a step-by-step marketing strategy to attract quality leads, build trust fast, and convert your content into paying clients even if you're starting from zero. Step number one is to be a lighthouse, not a tugboat. What I mean by a tugboat is that person who cold messages complete strangers online. In my opinion, that's not just weird and awkward, that's kind of creepy. And how many of you have ever gotten messages from complete strangers on LinkedIn, on Instagram, that you've never opened and you've never responded to? That's called tugboat marketing. It's where you throw your rope around a boat and you try to drag it back into the harbor. But what if instead you were a lighthouse marketer? And what you did was you shined your light, which means you shared a message that was useful, inspiring, and relevant to the problems that your clients are struggling with. And that light, that message, drew the boats into the harbor. That's the distinction. Be a lighthouse, not a tugboat. That is step number one. I don't care how many great AI tools and automation systems you can use. Yes, some people may say it's a numbers game to cold message people, but I've never seen that work for our team, for any client we've ever mentored, or anyone that I've ever met. So really take this principle into effect and be a lighthouse, not a tugboat. Step number two is to publish one long-form YouTube video a week. Now, why a YouTube video? Well, let's just talk about why YouTube over all the other social media platforms. And I get it. Your niche may spend more time on LinkedIn. They may spend more time on Instagram. They may spend more time on TikTok or Facebook. But what are they really there for? It's highly unlikely that your niche is on that social media platform looking for your coaching. They didn't wake up one day and go, I'm looking to hire a business coach, a life coach, a health coach. Let me go here and see what's available. No, what they did instead is they thought about, here's a problem that I'm struggling with today, and I'm looking for a solution to this problem. And they're still not looking for that solution on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on TikTok, or on Facebook, but they're looking for it on YouTube. Why? Because YouTube is a search engine. In fact, it's the second largest search engine on the planet. And because of that, people that are watching videos like you watching mine, which I appreciate, have what we call intent. And if you're going to produce content anyway and invest all the time and resources into creating great content, why not post it in a place where someone is not only aware of their problem, but they're actively looking for a solution? This means that they're so much closer to the buyer zone than somebody who doesn't even realize they have a problem in the first place. YouTube is the platform for doing that. It also allows you to do video. Now, I get that some of you may not love video. You don't want to talk to a camera with nobody else in your office. But when you get over that and when you build your comfort zone and expand your comfort zone beyond that, you're going to find that video is the best thing that builds know, like, and trust with your audience. And since we are in a trust recession today, it's not just a nice thing to have. In my opinion, it's a necessary thing to have to start building that know, like, and trust with your audience. Now, you don't need to publish every day. You don't need to publish twice a week. A minimum that I would challenge you to do is one video per week. Doesn't mean you have to record a video every week. You could batch record all of your YouTube videos. But imagine 1 or 2 days out of the month, you come up with the title, the thumbnail, the script. Then the next day you record the video. And now you've got 30 days, 4 weeks of content that you can automate and schedule yourself, or you can have a virtual assistant schedule for you. Now you've got the foundation of your content out there. And if your intention of watching this video is to learn to market your coaching business, then let's get some leads from a platform that they're looking for your coaching and they're looking for your help. That's the second step, is publish one long-form video on YouTube per week. Next, now I get that when you start publishing this, you're going to discover you're not going to get a ton of views. In fact, if you get more than 10 views on your first few videos, it would surprise even me. And so I'm not saying this to discourage you. I'm just saying this to, number one, be patient, which I'll talk more about in a moment. But number two, to also think about how can you leverage the algorithm to set you up for success. And right now, the truth about social media is every algorithm, not just YouTube, but also the algorithm on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and all these others, is optimizing for short form content. So short form content is considered anything less than, technically it's 3 minutes, but I'm just going to say 60 seconds generally. And the reason is because people are watching those videos like crazy. Why? We live in this world where we have a shorter attention span, we have a lot of distractions, all that's going on. And so the algorithm is pushing these short form videos out a lot more aggressively and getting a lot more views and engagement than the long form videos. But the quality of a short term viewer is 1/100th of the quality of a long form viewer. So you want to have a strategy to do both. And that's what my second point is. My second point, or third point, is to use AI, use an AI software to clip short clips out of your long form videos and distribute those on the other platforms. So let's say, for example, you feel that you're an executive coach or a leadership coach, so more of your people are going to be on LinkedIn than any other platform. Or let's say that you're a weight loss coach and you feel like most people are going to be scrolling through Instagram more than the other platforms. Then take an AI tool. The one that I use is called Opus Clips. I am not an affiliate of them, so I don't get paid anything, but there's a variety of others. And upload your long form video to that AI and have it clip, 10 different clips out of that one video. Now, use that AI to schedule posts on all these other platforms. So now you're leveraging the power of the algorithm because you're starting to get awareness on the front end with your short form videos. And in the middle of the funnel, you're building nurture systems and converting these people into know, like, and trust so that they actually download your lead magnet or book a call with you. So that's the third step, is leveraging that tool to create short clips out of your long form content. Step 4 of marketing your coaching business is to offer a free resource. So think of something that solves a specific problem. A great way to think about the free giveaway, the free freebie, is a complete solution to a narrow problem. It is not some boring newsletter. It is not a sales call disguised as a discovery call. It is just here's a downloadable template, a script, a PDF, a spreadsheet that solves a problem that you're struggling with. And give them your best stuff. Give them something that actually solves the problem. Why? Because now they're going to be more likely to give you their name and their email address, and you can start to build know, like, and trust. Because what you don't want to do is be that social media influencer who's on the hamster wheel, having to record videos every single day, post them, and then they're gone forever, and you've got no email list and no audience. Every now and then, in some of your videos, you want to talk about one of your free giveaways. You've heard me talk about these in some of my other videos, and you can download a bunch of them for free. But the idea is you're now going from nobody on your email list to your first 10 people, to your first 100 people, to your first 1,000 people and beyond. And now you're starting to build enough know, like, and trust with your audience where whenever you want a client and whenever you want to help somebody, you can go out there, send a message, and you've got people booking calls with you. That's the idea. So offer a free resource in the actual video. Step number 5 is ask your leads if they want help. So once you've offered your free resource and you start getting leads coming into your business every single day, and that's the goal, is to wake up on a Monday or a Tuesday and have 10 new email subscribers, 20 new email subscribers, 50 new email subscribers. And these are people that are looking for help on your content. And so every now and then you put a simple invitation of, hey, are you still looking for help with losing weight? Hey, are you still looking for help with deepening your love relationship? Are you still looking for help with being more present as a parent? Are you still looking for help with starting your coaching business? Whatever that problem is that you solve, ask them, are you still looking for help? It doesn't have to be a 500-word email. It could be a 10-word email. Super simple. We call it a spear message, short, personal, and expecting a reply. And when we send these emails out to our email list once every 3 weeks, we get a flood of responses of people that raise their hand and go, yeah, I'm looking for help. Or yeah, I want more leads. Or yeah, I want more clients. And now we can start a conversation with them. And this is called a hand raiser. It's something very simple that you can do. It's something very overlooked that very few coaches are doing. But it's a great way to get engagements and start conversations with all the leads that you've generated when marketing your coaching business. And the last step is to turn this into an automated AI system. All of this requires your time, and it takes time to build this audience. But once it's built and once you've tested and validated the messaging and you understand what the landing page conversion and all these things are, turn it into an automated system that either AI can run for you, which you can do through our work in Fearless Coach Academy, where we're building AI agents, or you can do it through having a virtual assistant on your team. and paying them very nominally, very, beneficially to them. But for you, it's a very low cost, and they're implementing these systems for you. And what this does is turn this from a hobby into an actual business that can run without you. And that's the ultimate goal. I know you didn't get into coaching just to help people. I know that's probably the primary reason. That's why I got into it. But as my business grew, I go, wow, this actually is a vehicle to provide the freedom and the quality of life that I want for my family and I. And if that's an intent, then you really got to think about, how do you install these systems? How do you actually get this automated? And with the world of AI today, it's mind-blowing how easy it is. You just direct it. You just prompt it to do it. So that's the sixth and final step to marketing your coaching business today. Now, before I wrap up this video, I've got a quick favor to ask, and that is because it's very likely that you're not subscribed. If you are, thank you. But if you're not, go ahead and like this video and hit subscribe so you never miss a future video. And if you want a free lead generation course where I go into a lot more detail and give you literally all the tools and the softwares that we use to generate leads every day in our coaching business, then click up here, watch this free lead generation course for coaches, and I'll see you in the next video.